Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now, this video right here comes straight off of Facebook right here. You have a guy basically posting pictures on Facebook of him and his wife. You know, they was married for a few years, showing their wedding picture. And that might not be alarming to a lot of people, but to a lot of other people, that might raise some flags like, okay, when people usually post up old pictures, they reminiscing or they feeling some type of hurt, or it's a way of letting go. That's how some people operate. Everybody operate different, just like an operating system, of course. But when you see things like that, when people posting old pictures going down memory lane, as they say, you have to be aware of that, and you have to be consciously aware of what you're seeing also. But this husband kills his wife, then himself after posting their wedding picture on Facebook. Kills her, then kills himself. I don't understand that right there. I don't understand, number one, killing somebody you're supposed to have love. I mean, how can you go from loving somebody, making vows to them, spending time together, money, taking trips together, having all these experiences, then just to wind up killing them, then killing yourself? That's sad right there. Anyway, a husband murdered his wife of 3 years shortly before posting a farewell picture, told you, on Facebook and taking his own life in the garden of his parents' home. Police believe he did it at his parents' house. Ooh, boy, if I was his parents, I'd be mad as hell, boy. I'd be like, you don't get your ass up off that damn ground. You ain't dead. I'm gonna beat your ass and you gonna wish you was dead. I'm telling you, that couldn't be me right there. I'm like, why you gonna bring that over here? Now I got to sell this damn house. It might be haunted, and I got to move. That's too much bullshit right there. I feel for his parents and for her also. Officers were called by the ambulance service after a man's body was found at a house in Streatley near Sutton Coldfield at just after midnight on Tuesday. Around 40 minutes later, a woman was discovered dead at what is believed to be the couple's address 20 miles away in Rednall, Birmingham. West Midlands police said it is understood the woman was murdered before the man took his own life in the garden of Streatley address. I guess they could tell by the rigor mortis, I guess, the time of death. Anyway, the couple have been named locally as James Barnes, 30, and 32-year-old Amy Barnes, who is believed to have been a neonatal nurse. Now, these were two young couples. She's 2 years older than him. Look very happy when you see the pictures, but just because people smile on the outside don't mean you don't know what's going on the inside of their house, their lives, their hearts, and their minds. That's why I tell you, looks can be very deceiving. The same people that would smile on your face will be the same people that would talk about you behind your back or put a deep knife deep in your back also. So do not be so much impressed as how people look and how they pretend. No, study the heart and study their minds, because I can smile at you at the same time be thinking about chopping your head off. Think about that. Why the Joker wear a smile and he does so much evil? Anyway, let's roll. Around 2.5 hours before his wife's body was found, Mr. Barnes updated his Facebook profile picture to one showing the couple on their wedding day in 2014. But why in the hell did he do it? I don't understand that. I mean, people do stuff for different reasons, but I don't understand that part right there. Why kill her, then put the picture up? That's crazy. Describing a photo showing his wife and her bridesmaids, he wrote, "They all look perfect, even better than I had imagined in the planning." Wow. And of course, my bride, well, she had me spooked and dreading what she had as she threw me off the scent of what she had got. But when I had a sneaky look over my shoulder as she turned the corner down the aisle in the church, she took my breath away. I had to focus and look towards the altar, turned to my brother and said, "Bro, she's beautiful, absolutely stunning." Now, did she cheat on him? Because a lot of times when these guys hear about their women cheating, they go ahead and kill the woman and then kill themselves and kill the pets too. I don't understand that right there, but this basically was a guy really just, I guess, to his limit. Like I said, we don't really know what goes on. We can only speculate, but at the same time, it's very ironic that he would say all these things and type them on Facebook also. And I bet his friends, the people that he had in his friends list or whatever was contacting him like, "Man, what's going on with you, man?" Because when people are talking like that, they getting ready to do something. They getting ready to either leave you or they finna really leave you dead, So think about that. You better watch out when people be talking Shakespearean and all this stuff, to be or not to be, to kill you or to not kill you. You better watch out. Anyway, a spokesman for West Midlands Police said at this early stage, it's understood the woman was murdered before the man took his own life in the garden of the Streatley address. Detectives are not currently looking for anyone else in connection with the deaths. I bet they're not. Forensic postmortems will take place in due course on the deceased who were both aged in their early 30s. Both areas have been cordoned off while inquiries continue to establish the circumstances that led to their deaths. On Tuesday, friends spoke of their shocks at the deaths, describing Mr. and Mrs. Barnes as the perfect couple. It's kind of ironic that we keep hearing this perfect couple, just like the video I did with the woman that took the guy to church on Sunday and he killed her Friday. You know, it's very ironic because when you see that picture, they both smiling, they look like the perfect couple. But guess what? Ain't nothing perfect. You know, you got to work to make it perfect. And even then, it's not going to be perfect. You always have 99% striving for that 100% each day. And that's what keeps you going. But no relationship is going to be perfect. So for those of you who thinking that the grass is going to be green on the other side, it's not. It's a lot of snakes over there. And also for those of you thinking that you're going to find this perfect person, this perfect woman, a perfect man, they don't exist. We all have flaws. I have flaws. All of us have flaws. Now, can you put up with my flaws and can I put up with yours? That's what it's about right there. Let's get for real. Now, one neighbor who did not want to be named said, I am just simply numb from what we've heard so far. I cannot believe it. I wasn't aware they had any problems because they just seemed like the perfect pair. There go another person saying the perfect couple, perfect pair, who were just really starting their lives as a married couple together. And it's sad they was young. I can't really say much more than that as I'm still in complete shock. They were really friendly, and I just feel so sad this happened. Such a tragedy. Then it shows some more pictures. According to his Facebook page, Mr. Barnes studied graphic design at Southern Coldfield College and computer games modeling and animation at the University of Derby. So he was a very intelligent guy, good with computers, good mind, good head on his shoulders. Now, what made him click, I do not know. Vicky James, who described herself as a family member, wrote, "Thank you, everyone. Devastated." And that's pretty much it right there. But when you look at the pictures, man, it's really sad, you know, and it goes to show you. This goes over all race and all creeds. You know, you have Asian couples that have problems. You have German, Australian, black, white, Chinese. It don't matter. If you're human, you're going to have problems with your spouse. That's just how he is. You can put two dogs in the cage, they're going to have problems. You can put two cats in the cage, they're going to have problems. You can get two fish and drop them in an aquarium, they're going to have a problem. But can you coexist? If you cannot coexist with each other and if the love is gone, the best thing to do is to separate. Just separate. It's simple as that, because there's no need to holding on to something that is broken. You know in your heart if it's broken. You know in your heart if you don't love a person no more. You know why? Because you show it. You show it. Whatever manifests on the inside will manifest on the outside of you. Trust me. If you happy on the inside of you, guess what? It's gonna show on the outside. If you're miserable and you're mad, it's gonna show on the outside. You cannot hide that. You can only hide it for so long. And people that's very aware and have a good spirit of discernment, that's why I tell you about the spirit of discernment. The people that have a good spirit of discernment, they can see that and they can take note of that. They're like, well, okay, this is what it really is. You know, for people who can really see, whether you call it your third eye or whether you call it being awoke or whatever, since that's a new phrase going around, stay woke, like the song that was on the movie Get Out. But at the same time, you have to know when it's over. You know, when a relationship is over, when it's dead, leave it alone. It's dead, damn it. Just go on. Because there's always signs. He just didn't wake up one morning. Trust me, nobody does it. He just didn't wake up one morning and kill that woman. And the women that kills these men, they just didn't wake up one morning and just did that. You know, either they got somebody in the background, something didn't happen, or some other things that's hidden that we don't know about, the public don't know about, that's going on. But don't nobody wake up and just do that. It's being in them. You know, it's just like a snowball effect. It start off real small, but the more it goes downhill, and downhill represents a metaphor for life as the days pass. Guess what? That snowball get bigger and bigger. And that's that anger, that's that hatred in your heart, and it grows and it grows and it grows. Guess what? Till it reach the bottom. And the bottom is people acting out, you know, and then there you have a catastrophe, you have a death. So before it even get to that point, before that snowball even get to be that big, you know, get rid of it right then. And if you can see it in a person, a lot of times people are good at hiding who they are. But just watch them. And for those of you who going through relationship problems, and somebody tell you, I'll kill you if you leave me, or I'll kill you if you do that, you better believe what they say, because kill is a Very strong word. Believe that. But anyway, let me know what you all think in the comment section about this. And to you young couples out there, because I'm still young myself, but to you young couples out there, look, work your problems out. If you can't work your problems out, don't fight each other, don't jump on each other. Let each other go. It's simple as that. Life's too short to be miserable. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you want to, but stay blessed no matter what. I'm out.